Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Grizzly Bear Sims YouTube channel, and welcome back to Elm Creek Farm. This is episode number 31, and as usual, being the winter denier that I am, I stepped out of the house in just a hoodie this morning and realized that I needed to arm myself with a little bit more, warm weather gear because of this. Yes, we have snow for the first time on Elm Creek Farms and at the Elm Creek B&B. And like I said, I set off this morning with just a hoodie thinking that, well, I'm going to be doing some work in a heated tractor, but for some reason or another, the heater in this old Fendt, well, it's not really an old Fendt, but the heater in this Fendt really isn't able to keep up with the temperatures that we have going on right now. And I need to get some things done. Mainly, we need to snow plow this road from where the county basically leaves off to up to the B&B, so that our guests and such can get in and come and spend some time with us if that's what they certainly are wanting to do. And as you can see, we already have some of our B&B guests that are out taking advantage of the beautiful snowy weather. The snow stopped just a little bit ago, and I'm not really sure why we're not pushing any snow. Are we down? Yep, we're down. But oh well, such is life. I did a little bit of playing around just ahead of this video to see just how this equipment worked, because as I think I said, maybe at the top of the show, this is the first time that we've had snow on Elm Creek. We did not have any snow accumulation last year. The first year that we played this, and so as you can see, the county basically stopped right there. They did all the roads within the Elm Creek town and the vicinity, the general vicinity of the area here, but they essentially did not come up and plow our house, and that's okay. I mean, we have the equipment obviously to be able to maintain our own roads, and of course the farmyard and everything down there as well. And we're just going to do this. This is going to probably be a short episode, primarily because, well, I don't want to spend the entire episode snow plowing or spraying road salt, and we're going to do a little bit of that as well. Hopefully the mailman can get up here and bring our mail to us. We're just going to push this snow, like I said, right over here out of the way. And we may take another little trip up towards the house and just see if we can do a little bit better job with that. And as I said, we'll spread some road salt. Early in the early days of Farm Sim 22, heard quite a few horror stories about snow, about the way snow accumulated in the game, and the simple fact that there was snow still all over the place, even once some players got into what would be considered maybe the late spring, early summer months of the gameplay. So hopefully we're not going to have that problem for us, because I certainly don't want to still be seeing snow and having to deal with snow here on our Elm Creek map in what we would consider to be late spring or summer. Now, it's kind of ironic, because the amount of snow that I'm seeing here on the ground is probably more. As I am recording this episode, I think it is January the 12th, and as you all know, I live in Colorado. I live in Denver, and the amount of snow that I'm seeing here on the ground from one little snowstorm that came in last night is pretty much more than the total snow that we've had this late fall and winter season here in Denver. We are just extremely hurting from moisture, and normally I'm not a fan of this white stuff at all. Sure, like the first snowfall, might even like to have a white Christmas, although it's been years since I think we've had any snow on the ground at proper Christmas time, Christmas Day, Christmas Eve. The snow that we did get came in on New Year's Eve, and that was about 2 inches of snow that we got, and that's been really it for the year. There was a little bit of accumulation, I think in early December perhaps, but it was really late. Snow was really late coming to Colorado, and we have been hurting ever since. And of course, as far as the mountains go, I think the mountains have had some storms that have come through and brought some snow in. But outside of that, it's been a very dry winter, and it's just a little ironic to see that we have the amount of snow that we have here on Elm Creek, because I wish that we had this here in Denver. All right, we'll try to not create a snowbank there. Let's see. We'll put a little bit of road salt down, and that might help melt that down. Anyway, hope everyone is having a wonderful day. I am having a wonderful morning, and the coffee is extremely good, as it most always is. Let's just go over here and plow just a little bit of this, and we will call this project good. I wasn't planning on doing an episode in the second phase of December like we are in, primarily because I wasn't sure that we would really have anything that would be worthy enough to really talk about, to really show, sort of mark time, which is kind of what I wanted to do in these time periods where we don't have a whole lot of stuff to do, is just kind of come in and say, okay, well, this is kind of what we've done. We did finish, thankfully, before the snow came, we did finish getting those new fields that we purchased, getting those things cultivated and de-rocked, and that was quite a chore, but we kind of went all hands on deck between George and Bo and myself. We managed to get that done. We knew the snow was coming, or we knew that there was a possibility of it, and we just hunkered down and got it done, and which we needed to do. Quite bad. All right, so let's just we'll just, for grins and giggles, we will just go up here and we'll just spread some road salt on the rest of this here, because this blade's not really, even though I've got it tilted, it's really not behaving the way that it's supposed to. But I think that that's pretty much par of the course, kinda. I don't have the best of luck manipulating silage or anything else that's kind of on the ground, and so we'll just put this road salt down. This will help. This will help us be able to get home, and we'll drop our plow, and we'll push some of this over and put some road salt down, and all this good. And we will go to the main farmyard down with our Fent, and we will give the animals some fresh straw and some check their silage levels and stuff like that, just to make sure that they're all still happy and good to go. And thankfully the yield on this road salt is pretty good. I don't think we will have to bother with refilling and all that kind of stuff. But beautiful day here on, well, it will be a beautiful day here on Elm Creek, and we will get the cows tended to, and then just basically wait until there's other things to do here on the farm. We'll do a little bit of the county's work for them, and just move this snow on along, and I may come up and do some more off-camera fiddling around with the snow up around the main house, simply because I don't want a whole lot of snow if we're going to have problems with it melting. All right, we'll shut the road salt off, and let's just go ahead and go on down to the main farm. And as I said, the county, oh, there's another walker with short sleeve shirt on. There's a county, did all the county roads, but of course they didn't do our yard. And I came down here playing earlier today and got this done. Got a stretch cleared out there where we can make sure we can get our feed in there nice and well. And then I'll just plow this. We'll put some more road salt down and clear this stuff up here, and hopefully we won't trap our equipment back there with the snowbank. And we'll shut this off and move the tractor. Just so you know, it looks like there is a season's mask around the area where the robot works, so the robot's not going to have a problem per se in being able to get out and get the cows and stuff fed. Just love that robot. Now that's not to say that I'm going to play every single map with the robot, but I've certainly enjoyed my time on this map with the robot. It has helped take away a little bit of the time that is kind of required for doing other things. I can focus on getting other stuff done here on the farm. All right, let's just back the fence up out of the way here, and then we will shut it off, and we'll go get in our John Deere and go pick up our tipper trailer. Now, we accidentally left it out last night. I thought, George, which tractor I'm going to do this tractor over here, this bigger tractor, bigger John Deere. I thought I had asked George to put that under the cover, but I guess he did not do that, so we will, hopefully we won't have any snow in there, but no worries, we'll dump it if there is. And grab this guy here. And just for grins and giggles, we'll make sure there's no snow in here. We'll go ahead and tip out. And of course there's not. I think the tipper has a snow mask in it. And there we go. Alright, we'll jump out and open this door up. And let's run down here and open this door up as well. Nice and warm in here for our girls. This barn, as well as the heat, keeps it nice and warm, pending we keep the doors shut. The automated robot still leaves the door open on that one end, unfortunately, but that's okay. And we'll come down and get some straw. One of my viewers left a comment when I had made a comment in one of the videos about not being able to put any straw in this barn. One of my viewers left a comment and said it's quite possible the reason why I can't put straw in the barn was because this barn, this silo, has a total capacity that affects both straw as well as hay. So once you reach that total capacity of your combined elements, your combined masses, then you can't put any more in it. That makes sense. I had not actually thought about that as being a potential issue, and so obviously we had quite a bit of hay that we managed to get off the field when we cut grass, and then when I started putting straw in after the first load, then we began having problems. And the reason why I sort of jumped to the conclusion that it was something that was glitched was because that was right along the same time frame as the patch came out, and I just sort of thought, well, maybe, just maybe, there was something that glitched with the patch and that placed shed, even though that shed is a default Giants shed or barn, hay storage facility, but there might have been something wrong with that. And I thought about just removing it and then re-adding it and see if that fixed the problem, but thankfully I didn't do that. I didn't waste my time to do that, and instead, like I said, one of our nice viewers explained to me what I think is going on, and that makes a whole lot of sense to me, that is certainly the case. We'll go down and get a little bit of hay, because it looks like the hay spot there is also needing some hay, and we'll get that done and then get this thing wrapped up and get you guys on your way to doing other things. And hope everyone is having a wonderful week and enjoying January, enjoying the new year. The new year has so far been good to me, and certainly been good to us here on Elm Creek. And well, we're not to the new year just yet, Jerry. It's still December, so let's let's try not to break immersion too bad. But looking forward to the new year here on Elm Creek, and of course the B&B got some more additional expansion ideas that we're going to do to just kind of help provide a little bit more for our visitors to be able to do when they come here to Elm Creek and Elm Creek Farms. And appreciate all of you guys watching, even though this episode was really almost an episode about nothing. I just wanted to at least show that we did have snow, let you all see how the snow looks with the patch. Maybe, maybe part of the issues with snow accumulation and snow sticking around until late spring, early summer was just bugged out with the base game as it came out in November, and hopefully the patch has resolved that issue for all of us, and we will see snow begin to melt and become invisible to us as we play further into the new year. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today. Just a little bit about nothing, but moving the storyline on a little bit, and I think I'm going to go and build a snowman maybe and enjoy the snow because I certainly don't have any here in the real world to enjoy. And I thank you all for watching. Take very good care of yourself and also of each other, and also those four-legged little friends that you might have running around as well. And I will see you back here for episode number 32 on Elm Creek very soon. Bye for now.